Hello and a very warm welcome to our third Grassroots Weekender show. It's on the Sunday, and if you got up this morning and you saw it was very light and you thought, hang on, am I late? No, you weren't. It was a white sheet of snow, and I'm sure that's happening all over the country. It come down around about midnight last night, and I'm 100% behind the forecasters. They got it right around about midnight. Then again, I'm sure I heard it 3 times. It was midday, it was in the afternoon from 4 p.m, and then it was midnight. So, well, hey ho, it's there. And the kids, honestly, I think it was pitch black. Well, when you say pitch black, you could see the white snow. And there's a young couple moved in from behind, and they had the baby in the snow. And the baby was just obviously freezing cold, but loving every minute of it. And it's great to see. It doesn't last long, but when you see the kids enjoying themselves, fantastic. When I was driving around to the office, yes, they're all having snowball fights, making the most of it. So we're all about to be pelted, and especially if I go home from here, there'll be even more kids up making the most of the snow because they love it. They don't see anything like it, but it's going to sludge. That is the worst thing in the world. And I drove around this morning, and I haven't drove on snow for a good while. It was nice to get the feeling back, because your car moves everywhere and you get to grips with it, don't you? And it's a little bit more safety in the car, I suppose, knowing how to handle it in severe weather. Well, hopefully it all disappears, melts for later on for Liverpool versus Manchester United. And I know they have to make a decision early. And I know the Man United fans all over Instagram are praying that the game is called off. I don't know why. It's the Premier League. You've got to play teams. Doesn't matter who you are. You just need to play teams. So get it over with, get it done and dusted, and move on. And that's the way games should be. Hopefully it's not cancelled, because we're all upset here on Merseyside when the derby was cancelled due to high winds. Obviously safety reason coming first, and it's the surrounding areas, and know the planes are off in Liverpool, so I should imagine the trains will be off as well. So if the trains are off and there's no way for fans to get in, then unfortunately they have to think of the pitch will be perfect, that'll be looked after, and the surrounding area, the ground, but it's how the fans are getting here. That's what we're looking into. So or that's what Liverpool are looking into. I'm not. I've just made it round here in the car. It all depends how you drive. And the motorways should be clear. So many could make it by bus and coach. There should be no problems, because hundreds use that. And the local roads were, it was disappearing already, because the rain is forecasting up to 14 degrees. So that's a pretty warm day to have by all. And if you noticed this morning, when you got up, it was pretty warm. Well, I was anyway. And you just knew the snow had fallen. My lad is laughing it up now. He's laughing at all of us. He's in Mexico, and there's a majority out there who've gone on holiday as well. And yeah, he'll be enjoying himself. And when I've sent him the pictures of the snow, they'll be even warmer, I assure you. They won't be thinking about us, they'll be laughing at us. But what can you do? And I'd just like to wish, while I'm on the show here, Leah a very happy 18th birthday for yesterday. Yeah, I'm hoping that you did have a rough night and you won't see the snow today, I assure you. Anyway, well done. One of the members' staff and family friends, I should have man for many years, from Jeffrey Humble. So there you go. Toast to you, Leah. Well done. Happy birthday. She's got a great sister in Sophie as well, and you've heard me mention Sophie as well many times. Was a referee, and now obviously to get older they have to work and earn the pennies a little bit more and do things they like to do as well. I'm not saying that she didn't like to referee, but time come when you have to hand that whistle down and move on. Anyway, I don't think, if you have had games today or going to have games, then good luck to you. I haven't put a message on the social media today because I think the whole country is having a blanket of snow. So I should imagine games in grassroots football should be off all over. Unfortunate, it's play catch-up time, isn't it? And we can't really grumble. We were talking about this yesterday at grassroots football, about how the weather has been okay. We know there's some leagues there who have gone in there and they've hardly had games, and that's unfortunately the way it happens, see. But hey ho, it's one of those things. So if you do have games today, I don't think you will, because many of the games in the professional leagues and amateur leagues, I think they've been called off anyway. So what can you do except stay in and prepare and hope that Premier League games are on around the country, but there's only two, and just enjoy it. Fulham, I think, are playing. I've forgotten who they're playing. I know Liverpool are playing Manchester United, and Forest are playing tomorrow evening. So, yeah, overall, I hope you've had a really good weekend when you've been out and about. Yesterday was good, as I say, with the North Liverpool, and I keep forgetting to strut my stuff, so one weekend I'm going to pass you these leaflets to go round. Honestly, I need to get them out. My car boot is full of them, and what we need is everyone to sign it and pass it on and share it and make a difference in grassroots football. That's what we're trying to do. Change.org, and what it is, it's DXTL are pushing for lower costs in grassroots football, and no matter how long it takes, we're getting there. People are slowly but surely signing it, so please could you help on this petition to sign it and share it and make sure that we can try and bring these costs down wherever, especially in the hubs, cafes. You've seen all them all making a fortune, and it's the kids who are suffering, the mums and dads who are trying to put pennies together, because don't forget, this month, if you've noticed, all your energy bills are going up, and we need to bring them down quickly, because you'll all feel the pinch. And January, February are really tough months for families, because everyone's just getting over the Christmas and the bills start pouring in. And unfortunately, we have to pay them, otherwise we're all in trouble. And that's the way the UK is for us. So what more could we say? So make sure, please, bring the cost down. Let us help you in the pocket and make a difference and put some savings back in your pocket, and rather than be spending out in clubs, in hubs, you name it, in leagues. Let's bring these costs down as much as we possibly can. Change.org, please look for it and share it. Just sign a petition. Check your email as well, please. Check your email and confirm that it's you, and then your vote goes on to the petition. And a massive thanks from all at DXTL for trying to make a difference. We're not getting anything out of this, we're just trying to make change in your, or give you some change in your pocket, so fingers crossed. And I still haven't, if anyone tuned in the show the other day, I still haven't had any feedback on my car, how someone can go out there. I hope they've had a miserable Christmas, reverse into my car and not tell me all about it, and cause me about £1,000 worth of damage. Honestly, you don't expect that at Christmas. So if you're the guilty one out there, I hope you've really had a nice Christmas. There's many people out there who would just hand themselves in and just say, look, I've done some damage to your car. I would, because it's not right. It's not right. It is a crime if you get caught. I've been looking at all cars. Obviously it doesn't prove that they've done it for any damage that they may have. But unfortunately, it's one of those things, and you have to get on for it, you know. But me, you do nothing wrong. If you had done the damage yourself, you'd hold your hands up, and then you'd say to yourself, you know, or to people, look, this is what I've done, my own fault. But when your car's parked up, and it's doing nothing, and you've done nothing wrong, a nightmare. And you know what, insurers, you can't even go through insurers. You really can't, because they put it on to your expense. How bad is that? And they say, involved in an accident, and you haven't been whatsoever. So there you go. Merry Christmas to the person who done that to me. Yeah, I appreciate it. And I hope you yourselves have miserable Christmases for the years to come. There you go. And karma, honestly, it happens. And payback time comes. Okay, if you've got any midweek games, we're looking to start a league on a Wednesday evening. Myself, Jay and Lee, because the tournament was so good, honestly, and we're up and coming. We'll make a difference and we'll make it better for everyone in grassroots football. Got a million ideas, so why not look at us? And well, I think many teams wanting to go in, and it's only 9s and 10s because it's late kick-off, see. It's 8 till 9 or 7 till 9, the times, and we don't have the little ones up too late. That can't happen, but we will move to the younger ones when we get the pitches. We just haven't got the time slots to put these kids into it, even though 7s and 8s are going mad wanting to get in the league. Yeah, so we've got to go to the county FA and see if we can get affiliated, and see what they say. It will be a private league, we know that, but we want to make a difference in grassroots football for yourselves and for everyone else. And we're up and coming, and we will make a difference, honestly. We'll team up with other leagues, we'll have friendly leagues, friendly games, you know, league to league. I think it'd be a great idea. So if you're interested, malletonTextiline.com, and I'll forward it on to Jay and Lee. Yes, we will make a difference in grassroots football. So wherever you are today, I hope that you're enjoying yourselves and you're cosy in bed and you don't have to go out to work in this, and when the snow melts then you can get up and yeah, do what you do, your shopping and what have you. But hopefully it's not too bad for you out there at the moment. Later on, let's hope that it disappears and we all wonder what the fuss was all about. Now Russia and everywhere, they have 6 foot of snow, we have 4 inches, and everywhere's cancelled for us. I don't know what that is all about. Does anyone else? malletonTextiline.com, get in touch with me. Add me as a friend on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, all the social network sites. Also, now you might have missed this over the Christmas period, but plenty didn't. It's the book that I wrote, and it's illustrated by Lauren Madder. Absolutely fantastic. If you look, honestly, it's great for the kids, and it gives you an insight, a little bit of insight on how to conduct yourself when you're playing football, when you're out and about in grassroots football. And it's great for parents as well. As a message in there. It's about, you know, a referee taking charge, and you can see the title is Rookie Ref, Feeling the Football Fear. Honestly, it's a great read. Please take it, and there's a lot of good feedback that I've had, and once I get established, obviously I'll launch my second book and we can all go from there. Yes, we can. Anyway, have a look at it on Amazon. It's a cracking little read for the kids, and kids are coming up to me as well and saying they really enjoyed the book, and obviously they want me to sign it, but they can't catch up with me at the moment. They're chasing me everywhere, but I'll make it, honestly I will make a point of going out, and I'm privileged to sign it, to be honest. If kids are asking me to sign that book, yeah, it makes a difference, and I want to make a difference in grassroots football. Honestly, I really, really do. Okay, so cheers to everyone who's out there preparing for the new leagues for next week. It starts, I think, on the majority. There was league games on there yesterday. These are teams catching up in the North Liverpool, JFL, who had missed some games on the grass pitches, so they had a chance to have a week or a day of 3G pitches to play their league matches, and it lets the league catch up as well. But it was a Baltic day yesterday, it's getting Baltic today, and it's going to be Baltic during the week. So please, please, if you've got an elderly neighbour who's struggling in your street and the weather is really cold, just give them a knock and just see if everything's alright and they're warm enough. And if they've got any problems, then, well, we can all sort them out, can't we? We can all give a helping hand. But just make sure it's alright when we're all sitting in cosy watching a film, watching the football, and we don't realise that neighbours are struggling, because some of them will not tell you. So let's do our good deed for January while the cold snap's coming in, and send your youngster over to knock on the door to see if Mrs O'Reilly, whoever it may be, is okay. And yeah, things are going well, and maybe invite them in for a cup of tea if they want to, and a chat, because sometimes when they're alone, loneliness is unbearable. So please look out for them, and do yourselves a favour and do that great deed of January 2025. Okay, we've got about 5 minutes left of the show. So if you're out and about midweek playing games, having catch-ups, having friendlies, please, it's still Respect Awareness Weekend on the 12th of April, but we want it all year round. We want 2025 to be a brilliant year, and we just want everyone to make sure that they're supporting the referees as well as the children on the fields of play. So we're asking all the parents, if you're an irate parent or spectator, 2025, do yourself a massive favour and stay away from the game. Just stay away from the game. Honestly, it makes a difference if the children can just be left to play and the referees are left to officiate. Massive difference, honestly. And I've been there, watched it, done it, wore the t-shirt, and I can see what is happening around about the sidelines. Why these parents are still getting so irate if a referee makes a decision. And you know, on the tournament, I only had to have a word with a couple, and they were brilliant. Honestly, they respected the decision. Young referees, yeah, we can talk to them, we can sit down, and we can have a little chat with everyone. The referees we do, they know their game, they know what's going on, and obviously they were all enjoying that tournament the other day, and that's why we're putting more on. And obviously we'll add a few more referees to the league and also to more tournaments that were gone. And watch this space for a big tournament. Just watch, because we're planning that now. So I'm going to have a little meeting with the County FA, go in and see them, and have a little chat to them about the league and also about the tournament that we're preparing. Yeah, we just want to take over and make a difference in friendly tournaments, that's all I'm talking about. No disrespect, we're not taking over other leagues, we're just forming something different to make it a change in grassroots football. So if you're interested, let me know. mal@don'txtheline.com. Keep in touch, because you never know. Put your team forward and we go from there. Okay, so we've had a great weekend, a really good weekend, and I hope your team, if you played the game, have had a good weekend as well. I don't think there's any games on Jeffrey Humble today. It'll just be pay and play if you can, pay and play. And if the games are on, I'm not too sure, because I can imagine there'll be a lot of snow. They'll probably clear one pitch for the kids to go on there and have a little kick around. But other than that, I think it's a quiet day, and I'm sure the staff will just be cleaning up and preparing for a hectic week and weeks ahead, because the new season, the second half of the season starts. So I'm asking all managers and coaches and committee members to keep on top of poor behaviour from sidelines. There's no need for it. If you've got irate parents with a top player in that team, then it shouldn't bother you. That top player, you can move on, because you don't want the hassle of you getting into trouble. And I was talking to Ray, we had a great conversation yesterday, the work that he does on admin. That is hard, because I got fed up doing admin on 2 teams. It really did crack me up, honestly it did. But when you've got 78 teams and you're doing admin for everyone, I can understand the frustration he was going through. And I know, and as Ray knows, he hears all the rumours, the money that he's making, and he isn't. We had a good chat about it yesterday. And he just really does. He wants to make a difference in grassroots football, and I can understand where he's coming from. I really can. So we wish them all the best, and we want to team up with everyone who wants to make a difference in grassroots football and wants to make change and wants to make it better for each and everyone who are turning up week in, week out, just to watch the children develop their skills. And also remember that the referees, the young referees, want to develop their skills as well. Okay, there we go. We've come to the end of another show, and I really appreciate each and every one of you, especially on Spotify. I'm hoping I'm getting there, and I'd love some little feedback. You could tell us if you're watching and tuning into the show. We want to upgrade very soon, and we will do. to make it bigger and better on Spotify and on YouTube, DXTL TV from the touchlines. Honestly, we are making a difference to each and every one here, and we just want everyone to subscribe. It's free, and to follow us on Spotify as well, if you don't mind. In the meantime, thank you so much indeed for making a difference yourselves in grassroots football. We'll see you out and about next week. Everyone's back, the league starts again. Hopefully the weather changes and it gets warmer, and we can see some great football coming towards the end of 2025. In the meantime, put your feet up, relax, enjoy the football today on the Premier League if it's on. From myself, Marley, and all the team here, the Grassroots Show, Don't Cross the Line, Respect Programme, Hearts of Gold initiatives, and No Ref No Game. We'll see you on Friday, and we may have young commentators. Have a great evening. See you later on Friday. Good night, God bless.